Hello everybody. It feels like it's been forever since I've sat in front of my camera. It was kind of weird setting up today, especially since I'm in a new location. Woo. We did move, that's why I haven't posted anything in the past couple of weeks. Just like crazy with packing and then unpacking and then blizzard. It's just been kind of like chaos lately around here. So finally feel like kind of settled in and things are getting to normal, new normal, whatever you want to call it. So I thought I'd sit down and do a January favorites for you guys. I don't have like a ton of stuff and I really don't have a lot of makeup. I've got 2 makeup products and I will start with those 2. The first one that I want to talk about is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer, and I have this in R22. I just picked this up. I just picked this concealer up not too long ago, and I don't know. Like, I do really like it. It just kind of squeezes out. I'm not sure how fast I'm gonna go through this, but hopefully not too fast. Does it have the size? 7 milliliters. What's that? 0.23 ounces. I mean, it's pretty big. I only have been really using it under my eyes, and if I have any left over, because I've been squeezing it out onto my finger and then kind of dabbing it under my eye. If I have any left, then I'll put it like around my nose, like right on the side or like the top of my nose. I haven't really been putting it on my chin because while it's not like the worst place to highlight, I tend to have acne there, so I just haven't been putting it there. So mostly around my nose a little bit, and just because I get like really dark around my nose. I know that's not exactly something I want to highlight because I feel like this is a bit highlighting of a concealer, but it gives really good coverage. I feel like it just kind of evens out that area under my eyes. I don't have really bad dark under eye circle area of things, but by any means I don't think that they're that bad at all, but it just kind of helps even that out. So I don't know, it just blends with the rest of my face really nicely, and this it seems to be brightening it. I might be like, if I went up a shade, I think it would be too dark, so that could be playing on it too. This could be just light from my skin, and that's why it seems brightening, but it's really good, full coverage kind of concealer. It's very, what do I want to call it? I don't know what I want to call it. I've just been using this under my eye, and I wouldn't call it thick by any means, or it's not runny, but it's much thinner of a consistency. I feel like since I haven't done this in 2 weeks, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna move on to the next thing. It's a good concealer, and I especially like it for under my eyes. It does tend to crease, but I just put like some powder under my eye, well, kind of to set the concealer, and it seems to be fine. The other thing I want to talk about is the Mercier Daring by Day palette. Now this is the eye and cheek palette. It has both. If I can get it open. It's just kind of a magnetic kind of closure. I like this design on the front. It's just kind of like all these colors kind of swirled together. But on the inside, I'm pretty sure I've shown you this. I don't think I'm liking the lighting. I will work on it, I promise. The window is over here, and I'm tired of seeing closet doors in the background, so if I turned, that's what you'd see. I want you to see my vanity. It's so much better of a view. Anyways, stop. So the top 6 are eyeshadow colors, and then you've got your blush and your highlight. The highlight is not my favorite kind of highlight, and I think I said that already, but it is nice. It's a nice everyday light highlighter. The blush is really nice. It's super pigmented isn't quite the right word. I don't know how to describe it, but as soon as you touch your brush to it, a lot of it comes off onto your brush. You know what I mean? Like, it just comes off very easily, so you barely have to touch it. I guess maybe that's highly pigmented. I don't really know. Let's see. I've been using Steel Pink as kind of like a brow highlight. I've been using Guava kind of in the inner corner to get my eyeshadow. Not my inner corner. The inner corner of my eyelid. And then I use Boudoir, just this one right here, on like the middle of my lid, and I blend it out and up into my crease. And then I use Copper Metley, I think I had trouble saying that before, in my crease to darken it up. This one I have noticed a lot of fallout with this one, so keep that in mind. I have to kind of go back and brush off like my nose and my cheekbones. The next color that I use a lot is Plum Haze. I like to line my upper lash line with it. By the way, exactly what I'm telling you right now is exactly what I did today. I didn't use the blush and the highlighter though. And then Vanilla Nuts. I kind of just use that as like, that's this one over here. It's a matte, creamy color. Kind of as like a blending shade. So once I'm done all of that, I kind of just get a light fluffy brush with Vanilla Nuts on it and just kind of blend it out like way up on my eye bone thing. Not up to my eyebrows, but kind of up that far. And just make sure that everything kind of blended out really well, if that makes sense. But these are very well pigmented. They're really pretty. I should probably do like maybe some swatches of this palette on Instagram. That would probably be a really good idea. I'll get on that. But I really like this palette. I think it's a good one to have. I feel like it would travel really well. I could take this anywhere and I think it would be enough that I could wear it kind of light, or I could kind of make it a little bit darker, and this and like an eyeliner and some mascara. And I mean, you got your cheek and your highlight in there, so I really like that. Those were the only two makeup products that I was going to talk about that I just awkwardly paused because I thought I was going to burp. I'm sorry, I drank a soda for lunch. I shouldn't have done that. Those were the only makeup products that are new to me. I haven't really bought much lately because of moving. But anyways, I do have a few other things to talk about. The first thing I want to talk about is this candle, because I don't remember talking to you guys about it at all. And I looked back in my notebook because I kind of tried to write down like the products that I talk about, and I didn't see it anywhere in there. So I'm going to talk about it because I do love it. This is the Nest Fragrance Candle, the holiday scent. Now, the downside to talking to you guys about this now is that it, you can't get it anymore. Oops. Maybe they'll come out with it next year. But anyways, this candle smells delicious. It's just delicious. It is exactly what it says, holiday in a candle. I don't really know if I would say it's like Christmas in a candle, but holiday in a candle is a pretty good description. Oh, it just smells so good. I have burned it maybe twice. I don't know if you're really going to be able to see the lines because I don't want to burn it and then not, as you can see, I haven't been able to leave it lit long enough so that it like evens out. Whatever you want to call that. I got some on my finger. Anyways, I love that candle. It's delicious. It smells heavenly. It was just really expensive, so I never want to burn it because of how much I paid for it. Oh, back up. The box. It has suede on it. It's fuzzy, and then it has like shiny gold detailing on it. How crazy is that? That's crazy to me. Suede, velvet, on the box. Anyways, I have a couple, the next three things I'm going to probably talk about really quickly because I just talked about them. But two of them are my Victoria Emerson purchases. And the first one is this bracelet. I really love this wrap bracelet. It is opalescent beads and there is some blue in there. I'm holding it all wrapped up. I mean, it's a really long bracelet. Hello. But I just kind of wanted to reiterate that I am really liking it. It's holding up really well. It's very sturdy. The beads have kind of like a heftiness to them. They're not really like lightweight and cheap. The only problem that I've had is the very end of the bracelet. You have all these knots and you put your clasp or like the little disc thing through one of these holes, whichever one works best for you. The end of the rope started to fray. So last night, because I wore this yesterday, I actually took it and held it under a flame, just like a lighter really quick. And I didn't hold it there long, but it melted it over. So I think it's good. I'll see how that wears. Because if I have to keep doing that, obviously I'm going to eventually run out of rope. There's a lot there beyond the last knot, but I don't want to get rid of all of that. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys it's holding up really well. The disc, I mean, is fine here at the end. It's really nice. It's not heavy, but the beads just have a nice hefty, good quality feeling to them. And I just wanted to be able to point that out to you that it's just really nice. And I've gotten lots of compliments on it. And it just makes me so happy. So the other thing that I got from Victoria Emerson was that necklace that I showed you guys, and I might actually hold it up to myself right now. I know I'm wearing a necklace, but I need to wear this like in a video so that you can see what it looks like. Maybe I'll do that next time, but it sits pretty high up on my chest because it's not very long. It does have an extension like piece. It's really long, so you can make it longer or shorter. I did wear it a bit longer one day than I had been wearing it, and I noticed that it flipped. I don't know if you can see like how easily this turns. I was noticing when I wore it a lot looser, it was turning over sometimes. But still, oh my gosh, this thing is like so simple, but yet so stinking gorgeous to me. I just love it, but it's holding up really well. It's good quality. This is kind of heavy. I mean, for like a necklace, I mean, it's made of metal or whatever, but it is very nice, very sturdy. The other thing I want to talk about that I have already talked about quite a lot is my Rebecca Minkoff bag, and I just wanted to reiterate again, I'm loving this thing. It is small. I am gonna say it is small. I mean, it's tight to get stuff in here, and it is difficult, but I just like, you know how like you're excited for something when you look at it, but you're not like giddy? It's just kind of like, yeah, I bought that. Oh yeah, I did. I finally got that kind of thing, like an accomplishment. Like you knew for so long that you couldn't afford it, and all of a sudden you were able to, and you got it, and it's just like satisfying to have it. So yeah, I really like this. I'm basically just using those two compartments. I think I have a couple of things in that front one, but not much. And that's really all there is to it. I have a wallet in there, and I have my keys and like gum and eye drops, but my keys and my phone, it's very tight if I have to put them both in there. So they're normally not both in there, which is not a good thing because that means I could very easily lose one of them. But I just love it so much, I really don't care. I would talk about the wallet. I have been liking the wallet that I got, but it is tight, so I didn't really want to include it in like my favorites. It's not that great. That's terrible. I do like my wallet, just, I didn't think it was worth it talking about it. Anyways, I got one more thing. I'm surprised I don't talk about food more often because I love me some food, okay? I can't even begin to tell you. I just cannot. I just love food. Anyways, I think I don't try like enough new stuff to really talk about stuff, but these are cinnamon bun Oreo cookies, and OMG, these are delicious. It's like eating a crunchy cinnamon roll in the best way. It tastes exactly like a cinnamon roll, and the what do you call it? It's not really icing, but the cream is, there's a lot of it in between the cookies. I don't want to get one out right now, but I mean, you can see what they look like. They're not a chocolate cookie at all. There's just so much cream between the cookies, and it's just so good. Oh, they're delicious. I saw them in Target. It was like this stand at the end of an aisle, and it was red velvet and cinnamon bun. And I was like, oh, give me the cookies. I had to have looked like such an idiot because I think I squealed a little bit. I made a sound. I don't know what it was. But I was like, I have to have those. Like we went to a store that we don't normally go grocery shopping to. So you know how like you go somewhere different and there's like all this new stuff that you hadn't even seen at your normal grocery store, and you're like, what the hell? Why wasn't this at my grocery store? So you go like, you kind of lose your mind and you're like, oh, Oreo cookies. I don't know. That was everything that I wanted to show you for the month of January that I've been loving. Oh, also my house, duh. I was gonna add that on my list of favorites. I love my house. I love my yard. One unfavorite, I got one, snow. I'm done with it, just done with it. 2-3 feet of snow, I'm just done. The roads are clear, which helps at this point, but it's going to be lingering for quite a while. It's actually supposed to be in the 40s tomorrow, which is crazy warm for January around here. And then this week it could even get up to the 50s, which is super crazy. But hopefully after all of that it'll kind of melt and go away, and I don't want to see it again. I hope it doesn't snow again. Anyways, that was everything I wanted to show you. I hope you guys liked this video. I will continue to work on the background and hopefully it won't be too bad. I don't know. You like my TARDIS? If you guys would like to follow me on Instagram, my name there is Hair by Lizzybug, same way it's spelled here. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna keep up with my videos after this. I was just taking a little break just because of moving. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video, and until next week, bye! I don't ever want to burn you. I just want to sit here and sniff you. So here's my backyard. It is snow covered. It doesn't actually look that bad on camera. This is like really disappointing. I don't think I could be much brighter right now, but bye guys.